The Hawks on their way to the locker room earlier, hoping to send their fans home happy tonight. Our setting tonight with the lights of downtown Atlanta shining in the background. It's that time of the year. Happy holidays, everyone, from 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some mid-season NBA action. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining us tonight, Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. And reporting from the sidelines, our very own David Aldridge. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And guys, right now for Dallas, they had some high hopes coming out of the gate, frustrated with their level of play thus far. But they certainly have the pieces to be a factor in this race.
Now a look at Dallas's starting lineup. Doncic and Hardaway at the 2 and the 3. James Johnson is out there with Porzingis, and it's Barea in at the point guard. And for the Hawks, Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Bogdanovich out there with Trae Young.
Here we go.
And it's Capella in at the 5 down low. Couple terrific centers in tonight's matchup here, Greg. Great pivots, but center matchups are far from traditional, it seems like, these days.
No doubt about it, Kevin. Once you get into this now small ball mindset, this positionless game, I mean, you're seeing guys as short as P.J. Tucker play the 5 because, listen, when you're 25 feet from the basket, if I'm 6'2" and you're 7'2", I can still guard you. So because of the spacing now, it allows you the luxury to play smaller.
And so it's the Hawks getting on the board first. And here's Doncic from the arc. Collins grabs the miss. Now it's ended down to David Aldridge, who was able to talk with Rick Carlisle.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, he understands they're facing a fast team that wants to get out in transition, especially off of steals and long rebounds. So he told his guys to be efficient on the offensive end, not just taking care of the basketball, but taking and making good shots. You can't run when you're taking the ball out of the basket. Guys?
All right, David, thanks. Here's Young. Following the score by Dallas. Capella and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Porzingis.
And last season for Capella wasn't that easy. Had his year cut short to injury, never got the chance to suit up with his new team in the Hawks.
Two shot.
That's good from Capella. And with Capella and the Hawks, both are excited for this season.
And on paper, Capella seems like a great fit. Can finish inside, pairs well with John Collins and Trae Young, and Capella could be the difference maker to get this team back in the playoffs.
Hit these, baby. Nah, man, you get little guy. Yeah, I got it. Hey, you can shoot it. I got him.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
And the defense Capella provides is huge. I mean, a legitimate shot-blocking threat who also rebounds the ball at an efficient rate.
Bogdanovich, the shot, no good. Now Dallas takes it the other way. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
Well, they came into that game looking to be physical, looking to control the boards, and they succeeded.
That control of the boards, I felt, fed their offense. There were a ton of second chances, a lot of confidence their bigs could dominate the glass.
Bogdanovich, no luck.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Doncic against Capella. They get it again. Johnson. Good work defensively by Capella. For Atlanta, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Here's Young, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. And the second season for Trae Young, just unreal. Pulling off amazing performances at such a young age. Greg, just how good do you think he can be?
You know, Kevin, Young will be viewed as a top point guard in this league for a long time. When it's all said and done, might be one of the best point guards in league history. Certainly is on his way to being one of the best shooters to ever play.
That free throw good from Young.
And the comparisons to Steph Curry, it's understandable. Young's shooting ability is off the charts.
And so Young nails them both.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
To the inside. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
The Mavericks shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Johnson. So Johnson hits 2 of them. The Atlanta Hawks coming to this one after the win against Milwaukee. Young passes to Bogdanovich. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
You just can't leave anyone open around Young. He's very capable of spotting his uncovered teammates.
Pass to Doncic.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
Snatched up. Here's Collins. Capella kicks to Hunter. Young outside. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Young's got 7 points.
Right there, you see it. Young's ability to operate out of that pick and roll, very advanced for a player of his age.
Porzingis on the follow.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball. Now, here is Young. He's coming off a 25-point game against Milwaukee.
And you know, guys, the other thing I really appreciated about his effort in that game was the effort and work on the glass. What a well-rounded performance.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots. Not everyone has the green light to take that 3 in transition, but he does, especially with the defense already set up protecting the paint.
Now, here's Doncic. Against Miami, he was really on his game. Now, Bogdanovich. In the corner, Collins with it. The putback, it's good on the putback.
And they've done the job on the offensive glass.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game.
Good timing. They're really struggling offensively.
Sometimes it just feels like misses become contagious. He wants to settle his guys down right now.
And here's the 2K leaderboard with the list of the league's top shot blockers from last season. 5th, Porzingis.
And shot blocking is the element of the game that I think he cares about the most. That's where he puts in that effort and energy.
Barea, the pass to Porzingis. Kicks it to Johnson. Pass to Barea. Outside Hardaway. Clock at 6 to stop the run. Good, and it's Barea who picks up the assist. Hardaway has got his second basket of the night.
Well, we know that Tim Hardaway Jr. can space the floor. You don't want to allow him to start cooking.
Collins against Johnson. Lob pass to Capella. Not going to go that time.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Come get it. Come get it.
Shoots from the baseline. Doncic, no good.
I'll tell you, you hate to pin this on one person, but his inefficiencies at the offensive end are holding this group back.
And the dunk by Capella.
A big who lives inside. Capella knows he's a center. He knows he makes his living off scoring close in against that good D.
Now, here's Doncic. Count that one.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Here's Young. Yes, that goes in. Young's got 9.
Already, they've piled up 8 second chance points.
Doncic feeling it out. Offensive rebound. Here's Porzingis, and Capella sends it back.
Opponents have to be careful when Capella is in the area. What an impressive display of timing.
Here's Hunter. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
You know, it's going to be tough to win when you give the other team second and third opportunities to score the ball.
Doncic kicks to Porzingis. Pulls up. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Porzingis has got his second bucket of the game to go.
What a pass by Luka Doncic. He's got tremendous size, and obviously they want the ball in his hands.
Bogdanovich, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one's on Johnson. You know, Greg, we know there's some power finishers in the NBA like Giannis Antetokounmpo, but he complains a lot that he needs to sell contact rather than muscle through it. How do you evaluate those kind of power finishers in the game?
Well, I mean, there's still power will always play a role, especially when you can add in quickness and athleticism. And I think you start right there with Giannis. I mean, he's kind of epitomizes that. LeBron obviously is still in that category. And a guy like Kawhi Leonard, he can send you into the stanchion when he gets going downhill as well.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Okongwu's checked in for Clint Capella. Gallinari comes in for John Collins. And Kevin Huerter's subbed in for Hunter. And so Bogdanovich nails both of them. You know, Doris, I've heard some experts say, you look at the 6-foul limit, the NBA is basically the only sports league that takes stars off the floor. Doris, what would you think if they just tacked on an extra free throw instead?
Kevin, I absolutely hate the idea. The best defensive teams at any level of basketball guard at a high level without fouling. There's the drama aspect of a player being in foul trouble, either at the start of the game or down the stretch. It has an impact on strategy. It's something that I'm a traditionalist on. I think the 6-foul rule should remain in the game.
Reddish, he's checked in for Bogdanovich.
And checking out the numbers for Porzingis. He's coming off an excellent season. Last season, he averaged 20 points a game, 9 rebounds, then just over 2 blocks. He's been nothing short of fantastic during that stretch. Offense coming very easily for him.
And so much of it, to me, is his ability to read the floor, make the right decision, and then go right after the action he wants.
And the dunk by Powell.
Well, this is a big part of what Dwight Powell needs to do. Battle hard on the offensive glass, turn those second chance opportunities into points.
Now, here's Reddish. Back to Young. Takes the 3. Green with the rebound.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Powell for 3. It's rebounded by Huerter. Atlanta leading by 8. Passes it to Young. And here is Okongwu. Back to Young. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Young's got 11 points.
What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
Richardson outside. Powell inside, defended by Young. Powell, that's good.
Well, this is where Dwight Powell is in his element. All of those physical abilities coming to bear on the interior. Nicely done.
And a five-star recruit coming out of high school. Powell had an excellent college career, yet he fell to the second round of the draft. Didn't even hear his name called as he was selected during a commercial break.
Now, here is Gallinari. He had 19 points in the win against Milwaukee.
And let's not forget about the assist. This guy as a playmaker was a driving force for that offense.
Clearly a foul.
And GA, even when he did arrive to the NBA, it took Powell a while to latch on.
You know, traded a couple times in his first year. He was assigned and recalled 10 times in about a month with Boston's D-League affiliate. Finally found a home in Dallas. Everything turned around from that point forward.
And the first one drops.
Well, the stretch four capabilities Danilo Gallinari brings to the table are huge in today's NBA. That shooting ability is always in demand.
Rajon Rondo's checked in for Young. Gallinari hits them both.
Indoors, when you just look at the numbers the last two seasons, Gallinari has been playing like an all-star.
Now, Greg, you're talking about 20 points per game, 6 rebounds, a couple of assists, and he began to shoot a higher volume of threes, which obviously sometimes leads to a little bit less efficiency. But not for Gallinari. He's actually improved his accuracy from the three-point line.
And I'm glad we got to see the Mobile One block once more. What a play.
And read the play perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial.
Now here's Green. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet.
And you know what? Call it great defense or poor offense. Either way, they're limiting their scoring.
Okongwu, great positioning on the putback. And the Hawks lead by 12.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
The Hawks, another fast break opportunity here. And Herter gets it to go.
A pretty simple solution to ending this run. It would just be getting back and actually playing some defense.
And here is Burke. There's the pass to Powell. Back to Burke. Richardson outside. Will it go? The double clutch. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to go on Onyeka Okongwu.
You know, I know that he can make the perimeter jump shot, but I really like it when Porzingis is taking it inside and making the defense deal with all that size.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And in the early part of the season, some teams still working out the kinks. Doris, where does the level of play peak, do you think, in the regular season?
Well, most teams would tell you they hope they're playing their best basketball down the stretch as you're marking toward the playoffs. But the fact of the matter is, Kev, that begins on a day-by-day basis. You are building habits from the first game of the season all the way through the end of the year.
Both shots good from the stripe. Well, coming into the league with immense potential, Porzingis has already fulfilled much of it, already an all-star. But you know, Greg, there are still areas he's working on.
Yeah, he's definitely getting stronger and more physical. You'd like to see him make the next pass a little more often when a teammate has a better shot. But if he can just stay healthy, boy, the sky's the limit on what he can accomplish.
Richardson outside. Pass to Green. There's 1:47 left in the first quarter. Clock at 4. Here's Richardson. Dallas, no good that time either.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look. They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Mavericks trail by 18. There's 1:17 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Burke. Here's Powell. The putback. Here's Porzingis. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, and KP, he's not shy about creating some contact there. He might have a slender frame, but he is not afraid.
And last year, Dallas gave Porzingis the contract he was looking for to the tune of $158 million.
And Greg, credit the Dallas organization for believing in Kristaps Porzingis' talent. And now credit Porzingis, because you have to share shot attempts and usage with Luka Doncic. What has he done? He's concentrated on better rebounding, better rim protecting. This guy is all in on winning, and what a combination these two guys can be.
That free throw good from Porzingis.
You know, there was so much hype around Kristaps Porzingis once he got off to a great start in his first year. And you just want to see him continue to grow and add dimensions to the offensive game every year. What's next? We'll see.
Atlanta making a switch here. Dunn's checked in. And both free throws good for Porzingis.
You just have to be more disciplined. I mean, too many fouls and free throw attempts for the opponent.
Okongwu kicks to Rondo. And he lobs it up. And Okongwu slams it in.
Yeah, and Rondo just working the ball around there. He loves finding his teammates when they're open in the sweet spots.
Mavericks trail by 18. Outside, Green. Pass to Porzingis. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. And that's 10 points for Porzingis.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
Rondo passes to Herter over Richardson. Herter, no good. And so Green will bring it up for the Mavericks. Last time they met was in Dallas.
Well, they made a few key shots, but missed many more. It was a rough night for them offensively.
You know what? There was a lot of standing around in that basketball game. Failing to move bodies and failing to move the basketball is a bad formula.
Burke, and he banks in the layup.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
From deep. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. We come back right after this. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And for the Hawks, this has been the game they've wanted to have.
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Man, why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
So here's Gallinari. And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. And so in the game for the Hawks, Okongwu is out there with Gallinari. Then it's Chris Dunn. Then it's Rajon Rondo. And it's Herter in at the 3 slot. Now Green, after Gallinari missed from long range. Mavericks trail by 14. Green kicks to Powell. Here's Burke, and the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
Clint Capella, he's checked in for the Hawks. Dallas also making some changes. Johnson comes in for Porzingis, and Doncic is subbed in for Trey Burke. Here's Gallinari. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Greg, you were a physical, defensive-minded player. What are your thoughts on how closely the game is called now as opposed to when you played?
It is, Kevin, and yeah, some people like the physicality of the era I played in, but, you know, I like the beauty of the game with the spacing and the freedom of movement, and I think that's one reason why you see so much switching. It's hard to fight through screens without fouling, and ball handlers have become experts at drawing contact, even if it's, you know, incidental. And I think that's just an area where the game has changed so much that that ability to play in space is so vital.
Gallinari hits them both.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Doncic finds Johnson. Back to Doncic. Passes it to Green. And here is Powell. He's covered by Rondo. 4 on the clock. Powell, that's good. Powell's got 6 points.
Tell you, even with some physical contact, Powell gets it done. Love his persistence.
Johnson against Gallinari. And Okongwu slams it in.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. Now, here's Doncic. And there's the pass to Richardson. Knocks it loose. And stolen by Dunn. Rondo with a clean look. And good. He got the English that time as it falls. Rondo's got his first bucket of the night. Doncic outside. A three-pointer off the mark. The Hawks leading by 18. Here's Dunn. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Luka Doncic.
Listen, Dunn has got elite power and elite speed, and it's paying dividends in the paint.
Yeah, Chris Dunn, a part of that Zach LaVine trade a few years ago. You know, GA, what's interesting about Dunn is he actually played a lot of small forward last season.
How about that? Drafted 5th overall back in 2016 as a point guard. He's only about 6'3", but very strong and has long arms and plays with great toughness. Just another example of how small ball is affecting every front court position.
And he makes the first.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
So for the Hawks, John Collins, he's checked in for Okongwu. Hunter comes in for Gallinari. And it's Bogdan Bogdanovic in for Rajon Rondo. Hardaway's checked in for Dallas. Barea comes in for Josh Richardson. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Now, Chris Dunn tantalized the NBA guys with his elite speed, his playmaking ability. There were some question marks about his decision-making, but I think that's about repetition.
Now, here's Barea. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. He dishes it to Hardaway. Shot clock at 6. Over Hunter. Dallas, no good that time either.
Well, terrific defense. They obviously respect his ability and just want to make it tough.
And that one hits back iron.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
Powell, the pass to Barea. Dallas moving the ball around to the paint. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And this is what you have to love about J.J. Barea. Just absolutely fearless and always plays 100% out. That's nice.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
That free throw good from Barea.
Well, how about the guy, undrafted, undersized guard out of Puerto Rico? What a career J.J. Barea has made for himself.
Young's checked in for Atlanta. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Greg, how special was it for you that you had your number 50 retired at UNLV?
You know, that's something I can honestly say. As a kid, you dream about a lot of things, winning, playing at the highest levels. That's something I never really fathomed, is to have your jersey hanging up in an arena. That was a surreal moment, a really cool moment, and it was awesome to be able to share it with my family and friends.
And people probably don't know that you grew up in Las Vegas, so it was probably doubly special, wasn't it?
Exactly. Born and raised.
I'll tell you, that's a pretty pass. Barea is a spark plug, and he seems to make his teammates better whenever he's on the floor.
And Young kicks to Bogdanovich. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Powell's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's what the Atlanta Hawks have lined up on their schedule. On Thursday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Chicago against the Bulls. Then on Sunday, they'll be facing Kawhi Leonard and the Los Angeles Clippers.
And for that matchup with Charlotte, on paper, you'd expect them to come away with the win, but this might be one of those trap games where they let it get away from them if they aren't focused.
This is an evolving aspect of Dwight Powell's game, getting comfortable in the catch and shoot from just about anywhere.
Here's Young. They get it back. Collins. Back to Capella. Shoots over Powell. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Mavericks trailed by 13. Here's Johnson. Off target at the rim. Atlanta's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. It's stolen by Johnson. Powell against Capella. And he just hasn't been able to get it going. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Tries again. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Great initiative from Capella there, seeing an opportunity to score and getting the D to act.
He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1.
He was extremely sharp at the free throw line in their last outing.
That's good from Capella. He hits both from the stripe. Mavericks trail by 15. Barea with it. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Taking a look here at some numbers for Trae Young. Great showing for him last season. 2nd in assists. And as one of the NBA's top 5 scorers, you also can't forget what an outstanding year he had offensively.
And back to him finishing runner-up in assists, his court vision, his ability to control the pace of a game makes him especially impossible to defend. With the second effort and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Boy, Powell is proving to be a handful inside. Does a good job utilizing his long arms to get the call.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
This is not an area where they expect him to contribute. He's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls.
Well, this is a decent free throw shooter, and where Powell could help himself is getting to the line a little bit more.
And he makes both free throws.
And born and raised in Toronto, Powell is part of a growing legion of NBA players who hail from up north.
We the North. How about upon arriving in Dallas, he became the 5th Canadian to suit up just for the Dallas Mavs organization alone. So college and NBA scouts spending more time there now. What a beautiful country with plenty of basketball talent.
And the Mavericks call time here.
And with their offense sputtering, coaches got to get them back on track.
And to me, they're just taking too many tough shots. And when they do get an easy one, the confidence just isn't there.
And now, let's bring up the 2K leaderboard to see which teams over the last month have been best at scoring points off turnovers. 5th, the Mavericks.
They're taking advantage of every mistake that their opponents are making. I mean, they're really converting points off those turnovers.
Barea, the pass to Powell. Back to Barea. Rejected by Young.
And you can tell he wants to improve on the defensive end. Young, great to see him come up with the rejection.
And that one's good. Hunter.
Want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Now, here's Doncic. Hardaway with a wide open look. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Hardaway has got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Now Young. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Johnson dishes to Doncic. Pass to Barea. Launches it. Another 3 for Dallas.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Atlanta leading by 11. Now, here is Young. 11 points in the game. Kept alive, Hunter. And Bogdanovich, the bucket on the assist by Hunter. Bogdanovich has got 9.
They continue to be outworked and outmuscled on the backboard.
Pass to Hardaway. Launches a 3. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. And it's Hunter with the jam.
And boy, when Hunter's aggressive, good things seem to happen for him and his team.
Passes to Powell. Now Johnson. Doncic outside. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Hardaway. Rebound by the Hawks. Capella's got 11 rebounds in the game. Hunter, no one around him. Off target from 3-point range.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
And here's Barea outside. Connects from 3-point range. Barea's got a couple of 3-pointers in the second for the Mavs. And Bogdanovich kicks to Collins. And the pass to Young. Pulls it up. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. He's got 13.
An effective multi-dimensional scorer. Young is incredible at turning on the Jets when he's feeling it.
Pass to Powell. Pass to Barea. Doncic outside. Trying to get open is Johnson. Doncic, no good.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And finished off by Collins.
Oh, nice to see a power forward like Collins throw it down. We know he can hit a 3, but go with the easy hoop.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Finished the season last year around 80%. from the stripe.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Okongwu's checked in for Capella. Reddish comes in for Hunter. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Bogdan Bogdanovic. Mavericks trail by 17. Richardson outside. Powell trying to free himself up. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Cam Reddish.
And getting to the line and hitting your free throws, a good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock and extends the game and allows you the opportunity to set your defense. They've been perfect from the line so far here in the second quarter.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good.
He does a great job of drawing contact and getting himself to the line, something he didn't do in the first period.
And so he hits both. And here's Young. He's got 13. Passes it to Collins. And stolen by Burke. To the middle. Here's Richardson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
2 shots. Foul. 2.
And Greg, Josh Richardson's a terrific ball handler out on the wing who can create for others.
Richardson gets a lot of assists per game at that wing position, not just looking to finish plays, but also to create for others. Very well-rounded threat on the offensive end, and that gives this team another dimension in terms of playmaking.
That's good from Richardson. And the Hawks making a change here. Rondo's checked in. He's perfect from the line this time. And it's Rondo with the ball for the Atlanta Hawks. They led the game at 1 point by 20. When this game is done, they'll be off to Chicago as they take on the Bulls. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip. Now here's Rondo. Goes back up. And the layup good by Collins. Collins has got his second bucket of the night.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
The pass to Richardson. Inside. Here's Porzingis. And that one, good. Porzingis has got 12 in the game.
Boy, what a display of toughness from Kristaps Porzingis. He's a rock down low.
Huerter passes to Reddish.
Switch.
Now here's Rondo. Burke covering. They grab their own miss. And Huerter gets it to go.
And you can see the second chance points now starting to be a major factor.
Richardson outside. Pass to Porzingis. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to go on Onyeka Okongwu. So far, he's hit all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Porzingis. Gallinari, he's checked in for Collins. And both free throws good for Porzingis. 1:39 left in the first half of basketball. Rondo passes to Gallinari.
Listen, simply put, he's got to finish that. It's not like the defender was right on top of him.
Hey, yo, right here, baby.
The drive by Green.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Herter. Some last season stats for him. Put up about 12 points a game, 4 assists and 4 rebounds. Well, fans of this team will take this kind of production from him without hesitation.
I tell you, he has been a solid contributor. They have called his number, and he has delivered for them.
First free throw is good.
Boy, can't fade you.
And both free throws good for Green. 1:20 left in the first half. Atlanta leading by 11. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And Okongwu slams it in.
There's a nuance to the passing skill of Rondo. He just is able to whip that ball around to the open man.
Down low, Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Rondo passes to Herter. And stolen by Richardson. Now the Mavericks moving it up. Gallinari against Powell. It's deflected. Fast break, the Hawks. Up the floor. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Two shot.
The first free throw is good. Chris Dunn's checked in for the Hawks. Good on both. 32 seconds left in the first half of the game. Inside, here's Green, and it's Green with the jam.
There's real synergy in play right now on the offensive end. The pass was right where it needed to be.
Gallinari on the wing, guarded by Powell. Gallinari surveying the D. 6 to shoot. Count the basket.
Well, you've got to have big men who can shoot the basketball. Danilo Gallinari provides you just that.
From deep three-point range, no good on the last second attempt there. And so we wrap up the first half. Hawks ahead, they lead by 13. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Trey, you've made it look easy so far. How have you been able to pick them apart?
I'm just taking what the defense is giving me. Open driving lanes. They're leaving some of our bigs open, pick and rolls, things like that. We just got to continue to do it and try to get this win.
Make them pick their poison, right? Thanks for your time, man. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. One half is behind us. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Trae Young was the story in the first quarter. He had 13 points, 3 rebounds, And the first few years of Trae Young's career have been fantastic. Hawks fans love the guy. Shaq, is he a star that you can build around?
I say you have to be a special talent to be a franchise player at guard. That said, very, very special. A little bit of Allen Iverson, a little bit of Steph Curry.
Yes, I would agree. We knew he would be able to score, but his playmaking is what probably surprised me a little bit more. He's got a long road ahead, but he's on the right path.
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Porzingis having a dominant impact in this game.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Here's who Rick Carlisle is starting the second half with. Doncic and Hardaway at the 2 and the 3. Kristaps Porzingis is out there with Johnson, and it's Barea in at the point.
You gotta like seeing this from Young, wanting to prove he's more than just a jump shooter.
Here's Doncic, following the basket by Trae Young. To the middle, here's Porzingis. That one falls, coming off Johnson's feed. Johnson's got 3 assists tonight.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for, consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Now, here's Doncic, following the missed shot by Onyeka Okongwu. Barea against Young. It will go down, and the Hawks' lead is cut down to 11 on the bucket from Barea.
I'll tell you, don't let the diminutive size fool you. This guy is not intimidated and can get his shot in the painted area.
Bogdanovich with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. And finished off by Collins.
I'm sure his teammates love having a guy like Collins on the receiving end of those alley-oops. As fun an assist as you'll get.
Now, here's Barea. He's got 10.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over, so you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu.
One shot.
Mavericks trail by 16. Here's Barea. On the wing, Hardaway. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating.
And when you watch Hardaway shoot, one thing that stands out, he has a very quick release.
And Greg, that's what makes the jumper very tough to contest, especially when he's dialing it up from range. You have to stay connected to this guy defensively. It's not easy to do with the other weapons on this team. Well, this is a quick and decisive offensive player who's not afraid of contact. Love Tim Hardaway Jr. accepting the contact.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
First one falls for him.
I'll tell you, Tim Hardaway Jr. has shown signs of being a lights-out scorer, and he's got the game to do just that. He looks better and better every year, guys.
Hardaway hits them both. Young with the ball. He's got 15. There's the dish to Capella. Back to Young. From outside the arc, knocks down the 3 ball. Young's got 5 points in the quarter.
And easy to admire Young's confidence. Knows he has the ability to drain it from way outside.
Now, here's Doncic.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Right side, Collins. And the dunk by Capella.
And how about his athleticism? For a big man, Capella is able to make plays above the rim.
Doncic passes to Porzingis. Here's Johnson. Doncic outside. That's good, and Johnson with the assist. Doncic has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Puts one in the eye of the defense. First triple of the evening.
Young finds Collins. Young passes to Capella.
And so far, the story on Luka Doncic. Last season, he played outstanding. 3rd in assists, 6th in scoring, and he was among the top 20 rebounders in the league. Never shy about throwing his weight around in the paint.
And as you mentioned, top 3 in assists last year. He did a great job of setting the pace, finding the open man, making the simple delivery. That's good from Capella. All free throws good from Capella. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the 3rd quarter. Bogdanovich against Doncic. Rebound by the Hawks.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts. Well, they've won the battle of transition buckets, and those easy points have helped them build this lead.
Well, this is their pace. This is exactly how they want to play. A little fast, a little loose.
Hardaway for 3. The shot, no good. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. Pass to Young. Porzingis with the block.
You know, when you drive the lane, you have to know where Porzingis is, because with his reach, he can sneak up and send that shot away anytime.
Now, here's Doncic. He has 7. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
And the Mavericks call time here.
Yeah, he needs to tell his guys to just box out with some energy. That's basic basketball. They've been lazy on the backboard and have allowed way too many second chance points.
Richardson, he's checked in for J.J. Barea. And now a look at the point guards who have been taking matters into their own hands this past month. These are the top scorers at their position. The 4th spot held by Trae Young.
And this is a group of guys who have that uncanny knack to simply score and put points up while they find ways to get the rest of the team involved. Really the complete package.
You know, they truly are. Whether it's one-on-one situations or staying within that team framework, that is a gifted group offensively. And, you know, you said it. Their ability to put up big points from the one-guard spot is what really sets them apart.
And Doncic was part of a draft day trade that so far seems to have worked out pretty well for both teams.
That's exactly right. Doncic, Greg, was selected by Atlanta with the 3rd pick. He was then quickly shipped to Dallas for the 5th overall pick, which turned into Trae Young, plus a future pick. Neither of these young men wasted any time putting their stamp on the NBA. I do think their futures will always be discussed in connection with the other.
And it was interesting how the Dallas franchise sold its fans on Doncic. Ownership told them, think of a 6'7" Steve Nash. Isn't quite the shooter Steve was, but is only a teenager. Great vision. Boy, he can really pass it. And it turns out Doncic is all of that and more.
And so he makes both from the line. And even Nash himself called Doncic a dream prospect.
Yeah, it said Luka was big and mobile enough in the modern game, can guard multiple positions, has a skill set, a winning mentality, and those leadership qualities. Steve Nash sounding like a future GM.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
Richardson the pass to Hardaway. Doncic outside. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Richardson. He's off on that one. Good defensive work there by Young.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. They get it back. Here's Johnson, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on DeAndre Hunter.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And that one falls for Johnson.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And the Hawks making a change here. Herter's checked in. Green, he's checked in for the Mavericks. So Johnson hits 2 of them. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. Here's the 3. The offensive rebound.
And he's easily been their best rebounder tonight.
He's competed for every missed shot. Feels like he's quicker to the basketball than anyone else out there. How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
So it's the Hawks now. The Mavericks making the shot. Bounce pass Collins. And Young with the basket on the assist by Collins. Young's got a pair of 3s now here in the 3rd for Atlanta. Doncic passes to Johnson. And the rejection by Collins. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
And those are plays that get you in front and keep you in front.
Gallinari, he's checked in for John Collins. And Dallas also making a switch. Powell's checked in. High arcing shot. Hunter grabs the miss. Atlanta leading by 22. Young with the ball. And it's Richardson picking him up.
Right there, you love what Young gives you. A great facilitator in transition, and he's also a terrific finisher.
Richardson the pass to Powell. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got his 16th rebound on the night. Again, the Hawks good for 2.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
Richardson up top. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And a chance to check out the stats for Richardson, how he did last season. Last season, he averaged 13 points a game, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. And right now, he's just a role player, but he's working hard and contributing in spurts.
Well, we've certainly seen flashes of what this guy can do, but he has got to find a way to consistently do it if he wants to be a starter.
That's good from Richardson. For the Hawks, Reddish comes in for DeAndre Hunter. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Young. The Mavericks also with a sub. Burke, he's checked in for Doncic. Atlanta's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. Here's Gallinari, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game.
Now, there's always been a level of basketball intellect present with Danilo Gallinari. See it in the way he's able to draw fouls.
Johnson, he's checked in for Dallas.
2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Gallinari hits them both. Dallas has gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. Here's Richardson, shooting foul. As the whistle blows, he'll shoot 2 free throws. 3 trips to the line so far for him in this one.
Two shot.
No good on that one. And he's good on the second. Atlanta with the ball. Rondo passes to Herter. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Herter's got 10 points in the game.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Burke, the pass to Porzingis. This will make 4 trips to the line so far in the game.
Two.
First free throw is good. Okongwu's checked in for the Hawks. That one is no good. And so it's Gallinari with it. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. Drops in the tray. 13 points in the game.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now here's Burke. Richardson outside. They kick it out to Green. Richardson outside. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Porzingis. Misses the jumper. Atlanta's gotten 12 of their points from long range in the third quarter, going 4 of 5 shooting. Reddish the pass to Rondo.
And this is what dominating the glass looks like. He just cannot be contained.
Wow, what a performance. And he's not just winning with physical ability, he's winning with anticipation.
Don't you love the chemistry? Those guys work so well together in the open floor.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession.
And let's take a look at Danilo Gallinari's numbers. Last year, getting it done. 6th in free throw percentage. And he was also extremely dependable behind the three-point line, finishing the season among the top 20 in three-point percentage.
And again, you gotta love his commitment to excellence. He owns the free throw line. It's truly an impact part of his game. On defense, Dallas. And let's take a second to recognize the rookies who have been doing a terrific job distributing the basketball this past month. Onyeka Okongwu is second.
And he's been setting the table beautifully. I mean, that'll keep his veteran teammates really happy.
Shooting 2.
The free throw drops in for Dunn. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Dallas has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Burke kicks to Richardson. Outside, Porzingis. Up again, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Well, offensively, this guy has been cooking. They're definitely not losing because of him.
Rondo passes to Gallinari. Dishes it to Reddish. Over Porzingis. The bank shot, no good. Dallas has gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it, 9 times they've missed. Well, many question the selection of Reddish in the draft. Pundits thought he had red flags. But, Greg, he developed nicely over his first season in the league.
You know, Reddish caught up to the speed of the NBA, found his shot, and started to play with confidence. Sometimes it takes a little time for young guys to adjust.
Here's Burke. After the basket by Onyeka Okongwu. Done against Richardson. Back to Burke. The 3-ball. Drills the three-pointer. Burke's got his second bucket tonight.
Over the taller defender. This is why you have to stay connected to shooters on the perimeter.
Today's player is not intimidated by size. You even give them a sliver of a window, and they're going to make that shot.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
It's his first trip to the line.
Finished the season last year around 80% from the stripe.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Reddish. And good on the second, so he makes them both. 1:31 left in the third. Burke dishes to Richardson. Johnson outside to the paint. And it's Porzingis that time on the assist by Johnson. Johnson's got 5 assists in the game. And so it's Rondo bringing it up for the Hawks. Pass to Okongwu. Here's Gallinari, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one's on Johnson.
Well, Gallinari has both the size and the finesse to finish on the interior or to get to the foul line.
He's made all 6 of his tries at the line so far.
And really a big factor in their win last time out was his work at the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Gallinari. That one falls, so he hits both of them. 56 seconds left to play in the third. Now Burke, he has 5. Johnson finds Porzingis. To the inside, and the dunk by Porzingis.
And this is why people believe Porzingis is a long-term star in the NBA. He can carry a team for long stretches.
Now here's Reddish.
Gallinari.
Dallas has gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Richardson, no luck. Atlanta's gotten 12 of their points from long range in the third quarter, going 4 of 5 shooting. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Reddish. So he gets them both. Dallas shooting 34% from the field. That's not going to get it done. Barea looking over the floor. Out to the right wing. Here's Porzingis. That one, no good. Trae Young, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Atlanta Hawks. They've leaned on him for offense, and he hasn't let them down. He's now up to 23 points today. Right back after this break. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
You love the unselfishness, finding the best look, and it doesn't matter who's taking it.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Dunn is out there with Reddish. Then there's Gallinari. Then there's Tony Snell. And it's Fernando in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
How about the vision from the young Latvian Porzingis showing he really can read the floor and capitalize?
Here's Dunn. And the shot goes in.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Here's Porzingis. Chris Dunn making his last shot. And in last year's playoffs, we saw zone defense turn the tide in certain games. And Doris, we know when executed well, they can throw an offense completely out of rhythm.
Kevin, I'm going to go back a step further to the Toronto Raptors championship 2 years ago, where they throw a box and one, a triangle and two, and multiple zone looks that helps them win a championship. Look no further than Miami's deep run in last year's playoffs. Listen, that can change the whole rhythm of a game. It can force an offense to start second-guessing itself. When you can change the rhythm, the tempo, and mix looks and force a team to think and really operate under duress, it only helps you win ball games.
Both good from the line that time. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. Now the pass to Reddish. Here's Fernando. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Porzingis.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And the Mavericks making a change here. Marjanovic is checked in. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line.
And Doris, as if it were destiny, Kleber grew up in the same hometown as Mavs legend Dirk Nowitzki.
And this is a fun and extraordinary story to tell, because in 2017, Kleber texted with Nowitzki before signing with Dallas. But though they come from the same town, they didn't know each other until they became teammates. That's extraordinary.
Here's Marjanovic. After the basket by Atlanta, Hardaway for 3, buries the long-range jumper.
Knocks that one down. 4 triples for the night, 3 in the first half.
The Hawk shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. Here's Gallinari, and Gallinari throws it down.
Well, the big man drives on the interior, showing some nice agility on that take.
For Dallas, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the 4th quarter started. On the wing, Hardaway lets it go from deep. He can't get it to go. And Atlanta will come the other way. Gallinari wide open in Atlanta again with the bucket.
Well, just tremendous quickness and great release by Danilo Gallinari. Catch and shoot is easy money for him.
Outside Hardaway. It's good. Great play set up by Barea. Barea's got 3 assists in the game. Done outside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, Chris Dunn has proven over and over he is not afraid of drawing contact on these shots.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. Luka Doncic, he's checked in for Dallas. And good on the second, so he makes them both. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th quarter. Pass to Kleber. Here's Marjanovic, and the foul called on Tim Hardaway Jr. That's foul number 2 for him. Hawks have gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than that. Count it.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Dallas has gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Marjanovic passes to Kleba. Doncic outside. With the tip, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Well, not sure who was responsible for the blockout, but this guy got in there and dug out his points.
Now, here's Reddish. He's guarded closely. The Mavericks pull it in.
I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night, but the teammates have been there to pick up the slack. Love it.
Shooting 2.
He misses the free throw. And the Hawks making a change here. Collins is checked in. Good on the second free throw. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. He kicks it to Doncic. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
Well, I think it kills your energy, and it certainly kills your momentum.
Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Tony Snell. Dunn passes to Collins. To the paint. And finished off by Collins.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
The Hawks have gotten it done so far from the field here in the fourth, going 6 for 7.
Yeah, that's just a nice pass. This was one of college basketball's premier playmakers, done showing great vision.
The Mavericks have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Runs in the pass to Kleba. Dallas moving it around. Here's Doncic. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
I don't know if he's tired or what, but he is definitely holding back a little bit, and he has to step his game up right now.
Goes back up. And that one goes long.
I'll tell you, despite his struggles at the offensive end, this team still finds themselves in control of the ball game.
The Hawks have gone 7 of 10 shooting the ball since the start of the fourth quarter.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Lobbed up there for Collins. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Yeah, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect. Now, here's Doncic. Pass to Kleba. And he can't stop the run as he misses. And it's Dunn penetrating and Dunn with the slam.
How about that second gear displayed by Chris Dunn on that drive? Caps it off with a brutal throwdown.
Runs in the pass to Doncic. Passes to Marjanovic. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Two shot.
And the first one drops. Willie Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for Maxi Kleba. And he makes both free throws. Now, here's Dunn. Kicks it to Collins. Here's Herter. Another three for Atlanta.
He's hit 4 now from behind the arc, 2 in each half, making an impact.
Doncic outside. Elbow shot. Marjanovic. Great positioning on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Done against Brunson. Deflects the pass and stolen by Cauley-Stein. Here's Doncic, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
There's so much to like about Luka Doncic, but perhaps the best thing is he can contribute in every aspect of the game, scoring, rebounding, passing, you name it.
2 shots. Relax on the first.
That free throw good from Doncic. And the Mavericks making a change here. Green's checked in. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And after attempting no free throws in the first half, now he's putting the defense back on its heels.
Down low, here's Herter, and the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Burke, he's checked in for the Mavericks.
One shot.
And it's Burke with the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. It's blocked. The pass to Marjanovic. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Two.
And he knocks down the first one. Good on both. Here's Dunn. To the middle. Here's Fernando. The Mavericks pull it in. Marjanovic has got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Cauley-Stein. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Swallowing up those caroms, you can see the impact of Cauley-Stein's great leaping ability.
Shooting one.
Free throw no good for Cauley-Stein.
And Cauley-Stein has drawn comparisons to Tyson Chandler due to his length and athleticism. It's important he continues to get better.
Here's Green. Offensive rebound. Green's gone 2 of 5 from the floor. Outside Collins. Cans the shot with nobody near him. Collins has got 7 points here in this quarter.
Simply crushing it right now. So much more accurate in the second half than he was in the first.
Here's Burke. Atlanta with the rebound. Herter's got 5 rebounds tonight.
I know he's got to be frustrated right now, but the team is fighting from behind. He's got to stay with it.
You know, guys, fast break points right now in their favor, and they're really pushing the tempo.
Now here's Burke. Fernando pulls it in.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
And finished off by Collins.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Now here's Burke. Clock at 6. Brunson scanning the floor. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Atlanta's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. And there it is for him. Herter's got 23 points.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Green finds Cauley Stein. Fades back, and it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Boy, against so little defensive pressure, you have to convert that.
A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Now here's Burke.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
Here's Collins. Here's Reddish. The rebound by Marjanovic. Marjanovic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Offensive rebound. Cauley Stein's shot is good. Cauley Stein's got 4 points this quarter.
And with his vertical reach, you expect Cauley Stein to be a factor on the offensive glass.
Pass to Herter. Outside Collins. Herter passes to Collins. From deep. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Tony Snell's checked in for the Hawks. And then for Dallas, Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Marjanovic. And Hardaway is subbed in for Green. Dallas shooting has been dreadful lately, around 28% here in the fourth.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Hawks.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And now, for the year, this is going to take them to 7 wins.
Really, they had their number this season. 2 wins, a home win, and an away win.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Clint Capella.
And you have to love the effort he put forth on the glass. He played with a fire no one else could match as he chased down those rebounds.
Pass to Hardaway. Clock is at 3. Dallas again missing. Atlanta with the ball. Passes it to Reddish. Outside Collins. And the rejection by Cauley Stein.
You better come stronger than that. Cauley Stein, a presence defensively.
Hardaway kicks to Brunson. He dishes it to Burke. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And so Atlanta takes this one by a big margin. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Trey, leadership is such a key part of that point guard position. So,
all right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. See you later.